What the hell did I do tonight? Check my pockets. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Wait. Oh, that's right. I went to the world premiere, Hollywood premiere of Hangover Part III. There it is, a very fancy ticket. Pretty nice, huh? Yeah, gosh, I totally forgot. I totally forgot what I did. Okay, now think, what happened? Okay. What do you, alright, yes, when it comes to The Hangover in 2009, that was one of the biggest surprises for me that year, and it became one of my favorite comedies of all time, and it also became one of my favorite films of that year. I put it on my top 20. I don't exactly remember where, but I just remember all the characters and the situation. I love the dynamic between the three gentlemen in the film, and I love the comedy, and it just seemed like it all came together pretty damn well. And it made tons of money, which is very important. A movie like that, if it makes tons of money, it's a comedy and it comes out of nowhere, it's very important that they make more. And in 2011, we got The Hangover Part II. Which, yes, it was a rehash, and it was completely the same story, except for it wasn't in Vegas. We were now in Bangkok. But I laughed. I can't deny, watching that movie, I laughed and had a good time. At the same time, felt like it was a huge slap in the face by the filmmakers. I felt a little insulted, but they made me laugh, so I gave it a passing grade. And that made lots of money. That too made tons of money at the box office, and because it is the movie business first, let's make a third one. So now in 2013 we have The Hangover Part 3, and this is said that this is going to be the final Hangover film. And I went into this film hoping that, please, it looks like from the trailer that we're going to get finally a real sequel. We're not going to get a rehash of the first film. We're actually going to get a bona fide real sequel. All the characters are going to come back. You know, all I really wanted to do was laugh again. You know, when it comes to a comedy, I want to laugh. Would I like to remember it? Would it like to be so, you know, in my soul and fester in there, and I think about it over and over again? Yes. And that's how I feel about the first Hangover. With Hangover 3, we get a whole new story, a whole new plot. This is not a rehash of the original film. All the characters come back, from Bradley Cooper to Ed Helms to Zach Galifianakis. We get some new characters played by John Goodman, and I think that's it. Other than that, everybody really comes back from the original two films. But thank goodness we get a original story. Is it a good story? No. Did it make me laugh? Yes. Do I remember it? I'm trying to think. I think we were even on the way home from the premiere, and I did get a chance to see this with a bunch of friends, including Big Gabe of Sup Radio Entertainment, Romero Movie News, Derek Easley Blogs, and Josh the Intern at Schmoes Know. And I did a review with some of those guys, and that'll be on We Live Film. But we were trying to remember what was so funny about the movie, and none of us could come up with anything that we remember was funny. I mean, we all seemed to have a good time for the most part watching the movie. We found some things funny. I laughed. I remember laughing throughout this film. I do remember laughing. I do remember having this great ball of humor that would come out every once in a while, because I think Alan, played by Zach Galifianakis, this is, again, he saved the movie for me. I mean, he's the reason I probably laughed. I mean, if he wasn't in the movie, I wouldn't have found this humorous at all. But I feel like I do like these characters, but I feel like this has been done and over again, and it needs to stop. I think we have now, I mean, everybody's going to go see it, and it'll be super successful, but I hope that the makers of the film think, okay, we've made 3, there really is nothing new to tell. There's nowhere we need to go. I think Todd Phillips, who's a great comedic director, I think he should make a sequel to Old School. Let me know what you think. I mean, should we get a sequel to Old School? He's been talking about it for years. I just don't want to see Hangover Part 4, even if this film is very successful. Granted, I did like the movie. I laughed consistently throughout, but for some reason I don't really remember it. So I think this is worth seeing at least once. At least seeing this movie once, especially if you're a fan of the series, and you'll have a good time, you'll laugh, and I doubt you'll really remember you'll remember anything. I didn't, maybe you will, but I just doubt it so much. But overall, I did like this movie. I can't deny that I did have a good time watching this film. And it was fun to see it at the big Hollywood premiere. I'm going to give the film, The Hangover Part 3, a very slight 3 stars. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to WhoYouTube.com. Oh crap. What else did I forget? Oh my gosh. I think I left everybody at the theater. I gotta go pick them up. Oh my gosh.